Some unfortunate news on a vehicle that I normally would say, man, I hate that thing's gone, but it's going to the right owner. You'll see in a minute. I'll explain it. But it's been a fan favorite, and it's been one of our favorites too. We still got some things to do to it, so it'll be around for a little bit longer before it leaves. Also, Blakely jumped right on Brady's little simulator racer last night. Brake pedal, gas pedal, clutch pedal. Man, we got a racer on our hands. What a beautiful day. We got a lot to talk about. Here it goes. Before my phone rudely went to overheat mode and I had to put it in the refrigerator, my point was, it's very rare to see a classic car or a classic truck without leaks under it. There's not a single drop. And when I saw this thing sitting here Monday morning, that they moved it right here, I was about fit to be tied, because everybody, all my guys know, do not park on the concrete. Then next day, after we were able to drive on this concrete, AJ brought a truck over here and it left a mess. And wasn't necessarily his fault, but man, I was very, very, very upset. Since then, all of them have decided not to park on this with stuff that's going to leak. It's just, you know, you want to look up to this showroom and it looked beautiful. And anyway, there's no leaks, which is miraculous for a freaking Duramax converted. What are you doing? What are you doing? You need something to touch the pedals different? Are you shifting? Shift. Shift again. We gotta adjust that seat for you. Well, sometimes they look better outside the building than inside the building, but I think we got another 3 or 4 days before we can get in there and actually park on that stuff. So here's a little walk around. And a couple more utility trucks have gotten here. And I think they're about finished with the bucket van. So some progress is being made. Well, some news to report that I normally would probably say is sad news, but I think it's great news. Grandpa is sold. And when I say sad news versus good news, so this is a truck that we could have kept in our arsenal for the rest of our life. It's an 87 V10, 20,000 original mile truck. It's never going to lose value. It's a short bid. It's got some really awesome, rare ordered options, and it's perfect. It's never had any paint work. It's got its original trim, and it's got a flawless bed. So for anybody that's a new follower, that's dust. The bed doesn't even have any marks in it. And that is original paint in the bed. It's original paint on the truck. It's had these rails added, it's had a toolbox added, and then we did the lift kit to symbolize our 1.0 kit. But the customer getting this truck was such a cool, down-to-earth guy. And that's when it makes it worthwhile. We sell trucks every day, all day long, all over the country. But when you got a customer that actually can appreciate the vehicle, has been watching all the videos, rewatching the videos. He knew what he was looking for, had a truck like this back in the day, and he actually asked a question. You guys are going to think I was sacrilegiously wrong in answering it this way. But he said, Jay, I want the truck either way. But do I buy the truck and park it and make it a museum piece? Or do I buy the truck and drive it? And I said, you know what? I'd buy the truck and drive it. Because here's the thing. If you take care of it, and he said he will, it's going to be an awesome truck always. And you're not going to drive it but so much. You know, you'll drive it some here and there, but you're not going to drive it but so much. But it's going to still be a great truck. It's going to always be an awesome truck. It's going to fuel-injected truck. You even got the boom boom racks right there. Sometimes you can't say that word on YouTube. I don't know why. But I said I'd drive it and enjoy it. He said, well, I'll tell you what. He said, here are the things I want. He wants power steps. He wants a rear hitch. This truck didn't ever have a hitch on it. Never had a hitch. So we're gonna put a hitch on it. So the 350 in this truck was the first year back for 350, and it is a throttle body 5.7. So we've done enough of these over the years and owned them personally with a nice exhaust. They sound great. So we're gonna put a set of headers on this truck with a full custom exhaust. And it's gonna sound great. And he said, you know, I'll ride it for 4 or 5 years like that. If I want more power, I'll do something to it. We're gonna take the factory radio out and we're gonna put a retro radio. So he has his Bluetooth. I don't know the last time you've seen a crisp factory radio like that. I mean, look at the factory gauges. The orange is still bright. And we're gonna put a bed mat in the bed. He said, what do I do about the bed? I said, well, you can spray a bed liner in it, but then this perfect friggin' bed is gone forever. You don't ever see it again. And you see some reflections. That's just actually reflection over there. Well, you can see it changing. There you go. That bed would shine with some wax as nice as the truck itself. So we're gonna put a mat in the bed. He said, I want to throw stuff in there every now and then. So that's cool. The exhaust will angle out the sides. We'll catch a video before it leaves. Truck's gonna go to Florida to live its life. And it's just a customer interaction. You know, it could have sold this truck to anybody. There's a lot of times we said the truck wasn't for sale, especially when it was stock. And we were getting ready to put this truck back to stock. So I'm glad the right customer came along. He is going to freaking love it. But Grandpa is spoken for, guys. And there's your little fuel injection sticker. We're going to do a nice paint protection on it before it leaves. And she's going to be sweet. Gonna be a really cool truck. So it's kind of bittersweet. It is an awesome truck. It is a truck we love. You guys have seen it in countless videos, but Grandpa is. You guys love Cummins and Dodge Rams. That's a good one. Got a big BDS lift kit up underneath of it. 40 by 24s, fuel wheels, 40,000 miles. We also got Fab 4 bumpers, Fox shocks, Fox steering stabilizers, big old Fab 4 bumper up front, light bar, and matching dual steering stabilizers. This is a local truck with a bunch of other nice upgrades, headlights, tail lights, super clean truck with excellent low miles. And it is a Cummins and it has not been modified. All the emissions is underneath the truck, so no matter what state you're in, you are legal. Let's go around back. All right, well, we start off in the day. In the morning, the sun's over there, and we try to get the videos right. But by the time we get to film, the sun's over there. So AJ's got to film this Jeep now. So this is a RIP supercharger on a Jeep 4-door. This is the twin brother or the big brother to the XJ we showed you guys. I'm not even going to all the details. AJ's going to just walk around and show you guys. You got to go to the website. The website has the gear ratios, the shocks, all the upgrades, the suspension. But the coolest part is, as I showed you guys the other day, you don't get these without conquering these areas. This Jeep conquered it and drove home. So it is a well-built machine. Safety in mind, comfort in mind, all the frills, air conditioning still works like a champ, RIP supercharger, Diablo tuner to tune the supercharger. Everything is with this. It has got lights all over it. AJ has got like a 3-paragraph description of all the details on this Jeep. When I'm talking about all of them, it is go to these places, rock crawl with your air conditioning running, with your wife and your kids, and then go home. Or just have a Jeep that you can ride around and brag about. You got a real rock climbing Jeep, but you're a city boy and you want to ride around the city. You can do that too. But all good stuff, built by a guy that's a Jeep enthusiast. As you can see between these two, we'll do a full video about, was the other one right here still? It is still here. So in case you didn't see the little short clip, that's a bad dude as well. I love the color. Just an amazing Jeep. Bumpers, Rusty's off-road suspension, matching spare. These wheels at the time were impossible to get. I'm glad he waited. That wheel, tire, and paint combination, window delete, roof rack, matching. He waited a year for the spare wheel. A year. That's how long it took to get. But everything about the Jeep is super cool. You got all your upgrades and all your doodads and everything you could need for off-road. Really, really neat Jeep as well. Snorkel, everything. This is all cool too. And this is also a proven Jeep. And you sit right here and you get your Dr. Pepper or your Pepsi. You know, what else would you be getting a bottle opener for? That's all you need. So then if you want to take these Jeeps and you want to get there, you can haul it with the F350 dually or the F450 dually. But you would look sweet pulling up with a gooseneck trailer hooked to this thing right here. Or you can put a trailer behind the van and make you a schoolie camper. Like, we can rig you up on everything. One-stop shop. What's my eye look like, AJ? Looking better today?
You should put the glass back on.
Put the glass back on? Okay. All right. There we go. All right. Get it. Light sensitivity. Somebody came in yesterday. They said, he's sitting back there for real on his computer with his sunglasses on. That dude thinks he's too cool. No, I'm just trying not to squint and have my eyeball feel like it's falling out of my head. It is healing, though. It's feeling better today, even though it looks probably the worst today because of all the black and red and blue. But if you didn't see this one, 2024, flatbed, aluminum, 13,000 miles, like 20,000 miles on that one. 2024 also, F350. Those are pretty cool. Let's go over there. Bet you never thought you'd see that here. Pimp my truck. American flag style. We did actually have a customer call this morning, really interested in this truck. I think he said he was in the Midwest. He's opening a restaurant. He said he wanted American flag theme, and what could be cooler than having this out there with like in front of their restaurant. So did you photo it with the doors like this now? So the updated pictures are on the website. Yeah, the Lambo doors are a little much, but also most people didn't understand what we said when we said suicide doors. So that trailer's not going to make it very far. The wheel's about to fall off. So this door handle doesn't do anything. It's a dummy door handle. That door used to open this way. So now, how do you do it, AJ? Three. 1, 2, 3. There you go. 1, 2, 3. But now you can actually see the inside of this truck a lot better. And it is full-blown Pimp My Ride. Flowing speakers, Xbox. When this truck used to pull up to a show, when I say used to, I told this man, we were working on this truck for the last 20 years, basically, with this customer that had it. And he'd come in and do more and come in and do more. And then we'd redo it and we'd rechange it. This thing's had so many different combinations, but he'd roll up to a show, he'd open the doors, he'd open it up, he'd have everything laid out. This truck was best to show most anywhere it went. Now, it's a little dated now because it's a 7.3, it's a 2000. But at the time, there was no better shocks, there was no better anything. You know, with the suspension painted and powder coated, 44 or 46 inch tall tractor trailer tires. Actually, we need to leave this open till the end of the day. People don't want to see it like that. And then these doors, in case you've never seen them, they just come down and then they close like normal. But Lamborghinis obviously have doors like this, so that's where they got popular. But it's an attention getter. And AJ said, when's my next fight scheduled? I don't know yet. You know, he hadn't reached out to me. You know, I say he, you know, Dana, Mr. White. Yeah, Mr. White hadn't reached out yet, you know, to tell me when I'm scheduled, you know, or whatever. But, you know, Travis wants me to do some backflips. But I think we'll get Blakely doing backflips first. Like, that'd be better, you know. We'll get her doing it. Because I think the youngest female backflip currently, could be wrong, but I think we looked it up, it's like 11.
Really?
Yeah. So we got a lot of years to get ahead of that. So dumpsters we have. Now we just need foam, mattresses, and we got plenty of dirt bikes.
Yeah.
So I think we just got to record it and set it up and get it in the Guinness Book of World Records, right? All right, let's do it. So thanks, guys. Really appreciate it. Feeling a little better today. It's been busy. We had a lot coming and going. Hope you enjoyed the video. Half of it I put together, half of it AJ reminded me it's like 4 o'clock-ish and we didn't finish the video. So we're getting that done. A lot of vehicles shipping in, a lot of vehicles shipping out. trying to get all of it handled. And thank you guys for all your continued support. Please click and subscribe. Also, make sure the Davis Auto Sales VA, anything you guys need for the shop, reach out to Davis Off-Road. And that's how you get a hold of us right there. And that might be one of the last times you see that sign, because we might update that sign too. We're on a roll with the signs. Might as well do it all.
We got some cleaning up going on. David's been back here. Had a heck of a pile of scrap metal. He's gone through that. We've got our forklifts moving around. It's actually coming along pretty freaking good. We still got a little scrap metal left here in our pile, but most of it is headed off to the scrap yard. You wouldn't believe how much you accumulate when we take off like a dented bumper or a set of steps or rails. Matter of fact, we threw away some stuff in there some people probably would have wanted, but we don't have space forever. Got these forklifts up and going, and my cousin Thor is getting ready to stop by and give these things a going over. That way they will be good to go, and the scissor lift. But the Toyota's going to be for sale. That forklift there is going to be for sale. They are electric, and I have charging stations for them. And then, of course, the scissor lift. And tomorrow is when most of the stuff is going to happen on this one. We're going to get the trim done. Go show you guys about the lock. Matter of fact, AJ's got something for us to do about that. Calvin is cleaning up the back area over here. I'm telling you guys, if you're in any sort of construction and you need any sort of utility vehicle, now's the time. We're getting ready to do a complete reorganization. I mean, a complete reorganization. Oh, matter of fact, you know what, Polo, if you're watching, there's the hay spear I was looking for. Had one of my good friends ask for a hay spear, and I said, you know, I know we got one. I know for sure we got one. I just don't know where it is. There it is. And speaking of utility trucks and work vans and utility trucks and work vans, we got plenty. Calvin's doing a good job of getting the grass killed too, because man, that's a problem. Oh, and the big F650. The F650 pulling truck. Probably should do a video about that by itself. That's a kind of interesting 7.3 Power Stroke dually F650 designed to be a pulling truck where it's still got leaf springs but 4-link. So if somebody wanted to coil over it, you could. But this thing was going to be a massive, nasty pulling truck, and it just never got completed. Sorry, got the drop box in there. Still got a lot of potential. Still got a lot of cleaning up to do. I started cleaning up the frame. It needs a good wire brushing. But it is a 7.3 Power Stroke diesel. And the floors, golly day. Impressive. Ridiculously impressive. Was a undertaking, was expensive, but well worth it. And we really hope, especially as thick as the coating was put down, that it's going to hold up really good. We went extra thick in this whole section area here because this is where the tires get turned the most. And you got to remember, when we're turning a tire, it's a big tire. So we wanted to make sure it wasn't going to tear it up. And I feel like it's done right and it will last. We're not going to be doing a lot of work and grinding and stuff in here, but the turning of the tires, I think by themselves, it's going to be hard on it. So it turned out really good. I got to show one thing, which is pretty impressive to me. We moved this here on Saturday afternoon from the car lot side. And the reason you guys haven't seen this online is we are going ahead and changing up the steering and the track bar and doing the things the way they need to be done in this truck. Not that it wasn't right, it just wasn't perfect. And we're changing those things up. But here's the cool part. This truck sat here for 4 or 5 days now. There's not a single trip under it.
The axles are changed, the transmission's changed, the